We are at OCTO. I'm not going to wait for the fog to completely go away, but I figure Mr. Daniel is here. You guys are getting the this is a really cool bus, by the way, guys. This is a camping box. I think 56, 57 or 58 camping box, press bumper. Very rare that it's still alive and all original. So we got this one here. Wow, that's nice. Is this the same bus as before? And he's put different tires on it. Maybe. Those look really good. Those are the Autobahns, I think. They're not bias ply, but they look like they are. And they remake them. Autobahn makes these. It's a new, I think a new company. They're not too cheap, but I don't know. They're pretty, I don't know. I guess it'd be worth it if you have the right bus. Pretty cool. They're actually radials, if I didn't say that already. I'm trying not to repeat myself. I know it makes a lot of people upset, so I try to do it once. And these are the 27, 50, 15, 14s. So if you're looking at those, these are the grabbers, I think. General grabbers on that one. We drove out and again in the bucket truck today. It was an epic drive, actually. It is absolutely the scariest thing ever to drive, but it's actually super fun at the same time. So just because, you know, it doesn't stop. So if today there was a lot of fog and it doesn't stop at all, and so if somebody's broke down in the middle of the road in front of you and you can't see because the windows are covered in rain, so I ended up having to get off the freeway and side street it, which was almost as bad. I don't know what was worse, but there was that. Okay, let's look at this one. The inside of this one is really kind of cool. I don't know if you guys have seen this. I don't know if this is the one from San Diego. Is it? Oh, I saw a San Diego ID somewhere. But yeah, this is actually one of the rarest mats. You just don't see these anymore. And the upholstery color on this one is not available in reproduction at this point. Who knows? Maybe that'll change, right? But I really like this. The sea blue with that interior is just really cool. Yeah, this is a San Diego one. I think that's an indicator that it's... So anyway, high roof. Now, Eddie drove out the sales flap high roof today, and it's actual Westphalia sales flap, so it's pretty neat to see. Got another front rower just kind of cruising in. I wanted to get these ones done before the sound comes on, so we had some really cool stuff coming up later in the video. The lighting actually looks pretty good right now. Meow. All right. So yeah, we got a lot of people set up, and we got here's Randy Slack. He's an artist. If you want to look him up, you can check out his work. He does some really cool artwork. Oh, he's got some stuff laid out here. Different posters and stuff that he's done. He does lithos of them. But he's a pretty famous artist, actually. So you guys can see those things. And you can actually, those are out for purchase. And he sells those here. Very reasonable. It has an amazing SO23 camper. Barn door bus here. This is Shane. Won the best of show in the San Diego event, the Imperial Beach show. If you watch that video. Won best of show, even with a little scratchy poo and thing here. which is nothing. And Doug's new toy. You know, if you guys know that Doug has the barn door 23 window, he picked up this barn door in Europe. I don't know exactly where. I think it was not in Germany. It's really cool. Really cool barn door. Really rugged. I mean, look at this. The 36 horse motor. Drove out from San Diego in this. And look at the how they had the primer paint color in here in the engine compartment back then. Yeah, back here too. We don't know if this could have been postal yellow, painted after the fact. Don't really know anything about that, but it has a cool logo on it. Yeah. Like that telephone number. I'm sure that one's not good. I don't know. You guys could read this and translate that if you want. That'll tell you where it's from, probably. What language it's in. Again, pretty foggy, guys, so hopefully we get... it seems like the video seems to be coming out pretty good, so I'm kind of watching that a little bit. It might help with the colors because this camera actually picks them up better in low light sometimes than other ones I've had. Actually, all the cameras I have pretty good with low light. So we got a double cab. It's cool. We have a double door. This is the way they made these guys. A lot of people think, oh, they added doors on there. No, they made them like this in Europe. I don't know what the purpose was. It was just an order thing. You just order it how you wanted it. And that's how it came. Now, this was probably the bigger windows on the side from what I'm looking into. And it depends on whether these are, I think some of them slid over. The Riviera camper, I think, is what this one might be. That's my guess. They had the Riviera. There's a whole bunch of different ones. And these were not original Volkswagen campers. They were, so this one they used a panel and they would ship it off to this company. If it was Riviera, they would ship it off to them and then put all these windows in it. Yeah, but they're still sought after, especially in Europe probably, because there's just kind of a American novelty, but pretty cool. Just the history of that was like a van, what do they call those, conversion shop that would do it. Another one was Sundial, Easy Camper. There's a whole bunch of different ones. Sundial was near me when I was a kid. I think Sundial was in I was in Paris or Hemet, I can't remember. And they were pretty common. They even sold regular campers as well, so that was kind of cool. All right. Yeah. A lot of guys just drove out, had a good time driving out, just like I did. It was a great time driving. I just got really stressful when the fog came, and literally it was just covering the windshield with water. And with the headlights being European, they're really dim. You have to drive it with the brights on. A lot of guys are like, oh, you're driving with the brights on, you're blinding people. Believe me, they are not getting blinded. You can barely see, and nobody's flashing brights at me ever. It's not very bright. Oh, it's like the bus boy stuff. It's an old school thing I remember back in the 80s. They just started the bus boys thing, I think. Late 80s, early 90s, somewhere in there, I think. So now this one here, look at the camper window on this one. See how this one has the jealousy windows? The other one, I think the Rivieras had the sliders. And these one might be a different camper. I don't know which one. You guys can always comment that below if you know. I don't know. I can't know all this stuff, but I just kind of show you guys the differences so you can figure it out. That's a real cool setup. Press bumper. Nice. Looks like a new awning, but it looks great. Nice fabric. Really cool. This one could be a SO model tin top. Because the special model SO42, SO, one of those, came with the windows like that. So little things to know the difference in the campers, if you guys didn't know. Oh, here's a gorgeous one here. Sealing wax red, beige gray, 23 window. Really can't go wrong with that, right? What do you guys think of the white wall tires? Think that works? Let me know in the comments. This one's got the same thing, white walls. Real nice looker right here. That is gorgeous. Really nice. So we got this one here. That's an interesting color combination on a double cab. Got here an SO42, looks like.
It's been in my
pearl white.
Any serious buyers?
I'm gonna guess. Original paint. Pretty neat.
I'd rather see it.
Yeah. Oh, look at this next one here. This is different. Missing the gates, I guess, and just made them like that. Pretty cool. Sloped it down. It's early. Or is it? I don't know. It's got egg turn signals. And he's got big bumpers. A lot of different things going on there. Right. It's pretty cool. It's got the spoon pop outs in this one. Safari's open. There's the old Porsche set up there. We'll head back over here, then and then next we're going to do the first row over the next one. We're just going to go to the end here, and then we'll go back to the first row and check out the. Usually the nicer stuff's on the first row, and I usually shoot that first, guys. But again, I was starting in the middle because that's where they usually have music. So a little bit of primer there. This is cool. Check this out. Green tire in the back, red tire in the front. That's a neat bike. TT in red. Dove blue. Now you guys wonder, I had a 21 window bus and they used this exact same rubber right here to put the glass in the roof, but they put it in and it looked really perfect when they did it. So that was my first, well, it was not my first bus. I actually had a 21 window 66 before that, and then I sold that and bought the 21 window 657 Kombi. It was a 57 Kombi, but they put the glass in with that kind of rubber. It was glass from like a 63, so it was like maybe they had a 63 23 window and they rolled it and took all the glass out, because I mean all the glass except for like one of the windows like right here was all from that other bus. And yeah, I did have the big logo Securits on those windows, and doggone it, I cracked one putting them back in. It's really bummed out. I sold that one. I just had it for years, and I just didn't want it. I wanted something different, and you know, there's just times when you do that. The flattened wagon, rare machine here. We believe this one is an original, but we don't know, because just the work, the way that this is done, where they rolled the edges of all this here and then rolled that and put the edge on, and just the way that they did it. Is that a barn door pedal? No. The way that they made this just looks way too coach built, you know. I mean, this is not a farmer job, you know. Looks way too coach built to be just a, you know, hodgepodge thing somebody made. This is on a bus chassis, so that's why it's at OCTO. It is a bus underneath. Split window bus. Yeah. Looks like these, I like those water tanks, are kind of cool. Those water tanks? Or is that one water and one fuel? Oh yeah, that one's fuel in the back. I think a red one makes sense. But they don't stick out very much. It's kind of neat. That gives you that extra couple gallons of fuel for your range when you're out in the middle of nowhere, right? Alright. Just gonna go to the front row here. This is interesting. Show you guys this real quick because it's different. Really weird. Look at that. They turned the doors upside down. A lot of good parts used on this. Probably when they were worthless. Something you got to keep in mind when you see that stuff. It might have been done 50 years ago or 30 years ago when these things were worth nothing. Look at that rust, guys. Wow. That is... Look at that. It's like all that there, it's just been beaten down. And what's cool about it is, look how early this is. Man, that gate is just shot. I hope the frame doesn't look like that. It wouldn't if you were in Germany. That's pretty cool. Barn door bus. He's going move repositioning, so. Oh yeah, this is cool. Ambulance. Yeah, it's a Krankenwagen. Look at that. Wow. There's another Krankenwagen. What did you guys think about this? I mean, is that a barn door? No, it's not a barn door. Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. Look at the front. No? Post barn door. No? It's a 56 maybe? 57? Pretty cool. It's pretty neat to see him running, moving around. Maybe we'll show some of that stuff later. Look at this one. That's cool. It's got all the seats in it too. Wow. Is that original upholstery? I think it is. Double door too. Wow, look at that. Here, look at this side. It's a double door. So you got a double door. That's a rare middle seat, guys. Has both sides flip. Man, you aren't finding another one of those. Not very often. So it's got the 36 horse motor in it. Barth muffler. Probably not going to do that on ours. I don't know what other accessories I'm going to get. I'm hoping I have a 010 distributor. I think I do. I'm trying to find all the parts here. Kind of gathering everything right now. The 36 horsepower motor build. Then we're going to put it together. So going to be some really cool stuff in the video series on that 36 horse. So make sure you haven't done it. Make sure you subscribe and watch the videos on that 36 horse build. Something I've never done, so it's kind of cool to actually do a 36 and performance 36. It was something they did back in the 50s, maybe into the early 60s, and then the 1600 or 1500 came out, and they figured out how much more power you could get out of those, and pretty much the 36 horsepower became no longer a performance engine. This is Kimball Rich's bus. He just got it back. They used it in the movie. They painted it, used it in the movie to some other color for the movie, and they said, well, since we've got it, we can paint it and give it back to you. So it was all different colors and kind of flat looking, and so they did this for him. He painted it. Looks a little better. He's going to have the wheels painted still, obviously. They need to be done. But it still looks a whole lot better than it did. It was a few different colors.
I've been looking for a bike and everything. I was like, holy shit.
And somebody found a table they were looking for. It was a camper table.
Yeah, it's just.
It's really good when you can find that stuff at these swap meets for these shows are pretty good. Unfortunately, I don't get over to them very often because I am filming stuff for you guys. So, oh, I looked at this one. Do we look at that one yet? We may have started around here. I'm not sure where we did. I know they were setting this one up. We got another. Wonder if Deutschland did this one. Wow, look at this. Wow. Picker bus. Oh, this is from American Pickers. Huh. Wow. From the American Pickers movie or show. And our Ambulances are making their way in for the front row. So this one's on American Pickers. Wow, that's pretty cool. Found it. It was a pretty good year. Yeah, look at that. What year is it? 61. That would be a small tail light, bullet, American bus, 23 window. A lot of cool stuff going on. All right, we're gonna walk around a little bit. I'll get some more clips as we go. There's more stuff in the show, and I don't know how I'm gonna film this yet, but I'm just gonna kind of check out. Oh, hang on. This is one more thing I wanted to show you guys right away. Mouse gray SO34. This is super rare. I've never seen a mouse gray. Check this out. I mean, he's got his stuff in here, but it has a mouse gray dash. 4 months only that they made that with the mouse gray dash, and it was, you know, because it was an SO model. So they did like on my SO23, the dash was red, and they added the other color. So they used a single color bus and they added the top. I don't know how they did it, but anyway. So the early years, I guess they had the color of the bottom color on the dash. Later years they had the top color on the dash, and most of the mouse grays were in the later years, so you didn't see that many mouse gray. Original paint, mouse gray SO34. Lind bought this, so, and of course he has a really cool Westphalia trailer. Looks like rabbit wheels on it. I don't know, maybe did they come that way with rabbit wheels? Look at that hitch. Wow. We don't have anything like that here. So European. Look at that. So they were passing around this random jacket. I'm not sure whose it is, but you know, I think we all know who it is. But you know, they said to try it on and see if it fits, and it's too small for me. So I don't know. It's not mine. The stuff out in the parking lot's pretty cool. Look at this. Looks like he just got this out of paint. Look at that beauty. Wow, that looks great. Really nice. SO42, I think. Here's the top, pop top. See a couple Beetles over here. Bay window, cruising through. Beetle. Bay window single. Check this out. Man, that's a nice oval. Oh, look at that. Wow. Wow, that's a cool looking steering wheel on that. Nice rack. Another Beetle. Another one over here. A little bay window over there. Pretty cool. Check this out. Nice looking square. Really nice. Pretty cool. Stick around, we still got the back row, I think. So it's a cool Carmen Gia. Nice. He's got his camera on the back. Pretty cool. Cool about this show is we always have everybody calls them Koch's. I think it's actually Cokes, but Koch's VW here has a lot of good deals on stuff that are at the shows that you probably won't find anywhere else. He has a website, but also here a couple of t-shirt vendors selling some cool shirts. I still want to design one. Guys, comment about that, what you think for the YouTube channel. I think I want to do it. I just really haven't had time to do it. Look at this 60 single. Look at that. It says offers. But I don't know, it runs and drives, I guess. Another quick look at the Plattenwagen. People that are skeptical about this Plattenwagen, look, this is actually all metric steel. So they measured this stuff. It's metric steel. So it was definitely made in Europe, but I don't know how it ever got to America. I don't, that's the weirdest thing. So, I always like this bus, you guys. It's kind of a hippie. I think a girl owns it. It's really cool. Real hippie look. Kind of real like, oh, press pumper. Single cab. Nice. So again, we got the back row back here. We'll go check out this real quick. It looks like a nice place to sit down right there with the setup there. Really nice. I like that. I always like the mango combination. Looks like a pretty good match or original paint. I don't know. I can't really tell. I guess I have a mango Beetle, right? So I don't know. That just happened. I didn't make it that way. So there we go. Find yourself an old, what is that, like a Chevy or something like that? They just use the light from those. Kind of has the same shape. They kind of reshape it a little bit. Make a Cyclops slide out of it. We got nice looking, oh, is this, okay. Remember there's Cumulus white and blue white on the top. I never knew that. And Sean from Soul Red Garage, he told me about it. That there's the 65, I think it was 65, had the blue white, and the 66 and 7 had Cumulus white. So interesting thing. You can always look that up. I think that's what I remember him saying. I think that one's blue white, but because it looks a little whiter than the Cumulus was a little grayer. I didn't know it was that much different, but I imagine if you had them next to each other, you'd see it. Wow, beautiful high roof here. Look at that, it's for sale. 80K, well, that's about right. I think that's a decent number for that. That is super straight and nice. I mean, man. Maybe he doesn't want to sell that. That is beautiful. I mean, that much metal to get it that straight. A lot of work. Want a high roof. That one looks like a good deal. This is a neat looking thing. Check this out. Palm green, sand green. Is that what that is? Looks like it. Original seats. It's not a barn door, so it's got to be the... Oh wow, this is cool. Check this out, man. It's original rust. That looks really neat. Look at that. And then it's a semaphore. Holy crap, this is a super rare bus. Maybe it isn't palm green, sand green. It is a 55. Wow. Doesn't look that... Maybe it isn't. hard to tell. But this is a 55 because it doesn't have the lip there. Wow, that is cool. So what would be the colors? Maybe it is the brown. It looks a little brownier. It's hard to tell. That's a dirty green, so from what I remember, I don't know. I don't look at it all the time, so. Palm green is very dirty. So, anyway. Chestnut brown would be the other color, and it didn't look like it to me, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe my eyes just aren't that good. Got a cool back road out here. There's a lot of neat stuff. I haven't even got to the swap meet yet. An orange bus. And it's pretty bright orange. Cool barn door. Really neat. Crank and wagon with written in green for the Bud World. Anyway, here's some of the swap meet. I'll walk through here and see if I see anything interesting. I'll show you a little bit. Alright guys, super fun. A lot of fun hanging out with a lot of guys. Driving the bucket truck's always a challenge coming out, but I do love driving it. And look at that Halloween face. And yeah, we're just having a good time, hanging out afterwards. Go over to one of the guys' houses and we hang out with look at some really rare stuff and talk about stuff. Really fun. Anyway, talk to you guys in the next one. Please like, share, subscribe. I hope you enjoyed the content, and